And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League on X, Frontline Prediction League over on Instagram with underscores between the words, and Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube, this YouTube channel itself. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Scott. Like I said, I just told you I got power back yesterday, so I'm happy about that. And I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, the fun part is we actually do talk a little bit beforehand, so we just talked literally. It's a thing. But no, things are good. I am on a new computer. Hey, it finally happened. My old machine is literally right there, and it's plugged in. My office now has three computers. There's this computer here with my normal setup. Even like the only thing that moved out of here was the tower out, tower in. Like even the little thing for the mouse, cordless mouse plugged in. Like it's this machine out, machine in. My work laptop is here. I'm touching it. It's next to me with two screens. So that's three screens there. This one screen here. I got a TV there for the PS3 and a secondary monitor. The old PC's plugged into that with the new keyboard thing because I don't like the clack keyboard, so that's over there. It's a lot of computers all at once, and it took a lot to back stuff up, including the settings for OBS and the stuff for all the graphics and things. But it's all there. And now when my computer has an issue, which it shouldn't, but if I have to reboot, it won't take 30 to 60 minutes like it has because Firefox has to load, and it's got, as I found, 30,000 things in its history of 12 years. Even though you clear it, it still is like, no, it's there. So, stuff like that. Stuff like that. So, new machine, old and busted, new hotness. It's all good. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. There's been times that I told BeerMe, I got to reboot. I'll be right back. And it takes an hour. No joke. Like it takes time for the PC to reboot because it's still running on 10. It can't go to 11. Yeah, it was just long in the tooth, and the hard drive started going like. I'm like, oh, it's on the way out. So, yep, it still runs, it still goes, but it's kind of out to pasture on there. It's going to go to a farm upstate. It's weird how we say that saying, even though we don't have states here in Canada. Anyway, no, it is awesome. It's good. It should work well for all. Like, I could do streaming potentially again. It's not going to be a resource hog. I could maybe even do gaming with Matt back on the frickless eating stuff. Lots of stuff like that is possible now, so it should be very, very smooth and good to go. So we'll see how that goes. But especially this, it's recording stuff well. It does it well. I've also upgraded my Premiere software from 10 years ago. So there's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts to make stuff a little smoother, a little better. Because I don't want to miss out on that SummerSlam video for next weekend, and I think it's next weekend. That's scary of its own accord. It's the one after, right? It is.
Maybe.
Oh God, what's the calendar? Hold on, there's calendar computer.
No, it's next week. I think, right?
God, no,
Or is it at the beginning
third.
of the month?
It's the third.
Okay, it's the third.
Slammiversary is this week. We got to skip, and then okay, I time to breathe. Okay. Slammiversary is this weekend, though. You can see it right there on the screen. Slammiversary. It is Impact Night, so that's still the show title. TNA is doing their show right now. It's the go-home. Obviously, we got, I think there's the world title. We got the X title. We got PCO and AJ Francis. And we got a couple other matches, and they've announced like there's a four-way for the knockouts, and there's a Rascals potentially. So hopefully before the night is out, it is still over an hour of the show to go. We'll have a lot more on there, and that picks page will be up and available to you. So you'll see that one. But right now, the booking page is there, and we're going to talk about that with some stuff as far as what matches are to come. Let's dive in, BeerMe, to what Slammiversary has for this year. From the sold-out Verdun Auditorium in Montreal, which is pretty awesome. We got the European title. We talked about this one a few times, but it is happening now. Captain Krulik's Black Will is defending the FPL European Grand Prix Championship against El Cid. I think Krulex continues his reign. How about you?
I do.
You think
so? I do. Yep. He's been having a good reign, and I think it's going to go on for a little bit longer.
We got question marks. We're going to fill those in, obviously, but we'll go through what we got first here. Submission match, RGX versus Ralentando. Submission match. And that's not the only one. Because we also have a submission. Actually, that might be a mistake, because that probably should be us, because we're supposed to be on here. I think CT goofed on that. That's not a submission match. I think he goofed. We're not even on here
Yeah.
anymore. We still. Okay, so
we're just
it's
all
not.
right.
City's gonna laugh at that one. That's our submission match because we did announce it last time. Remember we had that match twice.
Yeah.
It wasn't on Slammiversary, so the wrong match. That's supposed to be me and you. I'm picking me. You're picking you, obviously. But truth be told, I've never beaten you in a submission match. Ever.
And we'll see what matches do or do not get added to this card because, like I said, new management. These matches are arriving late, so you know what I mean. So
well, normally tag matches throw me off for that, but I mean normally it's a solid point for a world title match. It's a 6-man elimination. That's not my 1-pointer. That's probably my 2. Like
they announced that fatal 4-way knockouts match on the pre-show. I don't know if you've seen that. I put it in the spoilers.
All I saw was
the news spoilers, wrestling news. Yeah.
Who's in that? Do we know?
It's Giselle Shaw versus Tasha Steeles versus Zaya Brookside versus Fabi Apache.
Ooh, Fabi. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
even
really
know
want to
if Jordan
that,
Jordan and Ash. I'm not even too solid on that.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you. I know we're facing each other. I'm pretty sure PCO is going to win in Montreal. Let's be honest.
I do have my 1-pointer, and I'll tell you right now, it won't be on the World Heavyweight title.
Oh,
just
God,
in
no.
case somebody gets kicked
6-man
out of that
elimination?
match. 6-man. Yeah,
Well,
watch somebody
that
get
too.
added.
I mean, Hendry's a pretty solid bet, but Josh in Canada is pretty. But Moose could just do Moose things. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
have a good idea of what my 1 is.
I'm not predicting this, but I would like to see Josh Alexander win and Ethan Page show up. And they both have titles. I would like to see that. I don't think it's going to happen. But I want it. So yeah. It's not RGX and Nintendo. That's SummerSlam. So we'll keep that one for there. We got our match. Let's move on. Cam Popplestone, the FPL Canadian champion, and the Strays are looking for revenge as Michael Marsh, Supreme Rock, and Cam team up against not you, but the rest of FBU. The GMSG, Bastion, and Broken Nerd, the Kings of the Ring. I mean, you're picking FBU. I'm picking the Canadians because we're the odd man out of that one. We'll sort that one out later.
Right.
Let's. To be fair, you got former tag champs across the board, former world champs. We got the current Canadian champ, the kind of arguably becoming the best one we've had. I'm picking the Canadians in Canada. But man, FBU can do some dirty things, right? So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see. How about this? Luke Ray versus Jason Blades. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Jace.
I'm thinking Luke.
They got a history like dating way back.
They do.
Too.
They do.
So it's a little callback, a little throwback. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jace.
If I remember correctly, so do Cesar Bianco and Hunter Williams. I know they were kind of flirting around at the same time in Mania. They're going one-on-one as well. Nothing stopping Caesar right now. I think Caesar might dethrone Blake at SummerSlam. I got that feeling right now in this moment. It could happen.
It could. It very well could.
But then there
might be a
rematch for the 5th match. I don't know.
Or there's a briefcase, and
there is a briefcase. Yes, we'll talk about that. Daisy Knoll is out there lurking. So yes. Do you think Caesar wins or Hunter?
I'm gonna go with Hunter.
Okay. Oh yeah, I just realized on the recording, if it does look like there's a weird glow of colors, it's because it's a goddamn gaming PC with RGB elements. So there's 3 fans, and they're red, they're purple, now there's blue, that's green, and it swirls, and like the whole side has that as well. So that might be reflecting onto me and be like, no, you're not crazy. There's just weird colors. So yeah, FYI. Anyway, back to the thing. Atlas Kiyama versus the newcomer Will Colt, who is strongly going in the character chat. I'm going with Atlas. We got Atlas in Canada. I got to do it. Will Colt is Chad Gable avatar, but nah. It's Atlas.
I want to pick the new guy, but I'm gonna go with Atlas as well. They're doing really good lately, so
on the
I'm gonna go with Atlas.
Flip side, we got Hayden Fiore versus Smooth Rock, and I don't bet against Smooth often, and I'm not gonna hear. So
I'm gonna go with Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any reason why? Anything kind of calling to you there?
No idea. Just
Just
wild
got a
guess.
gut feeling. Okay, that's
It's TNA.
is it
so-
TNA going to TNA? Impact
Yeah.
going to Impact. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's announce those extra matches here. We got Slammiversary. We have Alexander McKennedy going 1-on-1 with James Costner. A main event anywhere in the country, like one of those kind of matches. That's big. That's huge. McKennedy could beat another former world champion. Costner could do what Costner does and get a solid win. I'm betting on McKennedy here. Because, I mean, he's kind of turning into, in my opinion, not character-wise, but just like in the fact of wins and losses and the way things are playing out, kind of like Drew McIntyre, where he's just getting pissed off, right? So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. I'm picking McKennedy on that.
I'm gonna pick James Costner,
Okay.
and I don't know why. I really don't. You make every point for McKennedy,
But
but
sometimes Drew McIntyre loses in Scotland. So,
Exactly.
sometimes that guy still got to lose to keep it going. So yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
mm-hmm.
I have another match for Slammiversary. Do you have any matches?
I do. I have 2.
Okay, we'll do one of yours then.
Alrighty. I have. Oh, hang on. I was messaging CT. Okay. I have a pre-show match, or a kickoff match, I should say.
Yep.
I'm thinking TNA.
We might need to rename those from kickoffs because they don't call them kickoffs anymore. They're countdowns. Maybe we got to call them countdowns.
Right.
Now.
Yeah.
Nobody calls it kickoff
But,
anymore. You know what? That's our thing now. That's
our
that's
thing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got Eli, who is in the finals of the Olympics.
Yep.
He will be taking on Eddie Chairshot Wood.
Your favorite name of some of the newcomers. You
Yes.
love that name. Yeah.
I do.
You go with chair
I'm gonna
shot?
pick
You
Eddie.
go with Eddie. Yeah,
Yep.
I figured you're going Eddie. I
Yeah.
figured. Or not Eli? No? Okay.
No, I think he's going to win the Olympics, though.
You do?
So, a little
Okay.
spoiler alert. Yeah.
Okay. I also have a kickoff show match. It is Static going 1-on-1 with Jackson Myrtle.
Ooh, that's good.
I kind of lean toward Jackson on that.
I was going to
But
say the same
that's,
thing.
I think that's because Static has kind of been under the radar.
Yeah.
This could eliminate that because I don't like, oh, Static, he's good, but I'm like, yeah, even though he's been the European champion, right? It's right. So I think this, could, if he wins that one, which he very well could, it's gonna help to be like, oh yeah, like not betting against kind of thing. But yeah, I'm leaning.
Man, that's
I'm
a really
leaning
good
Jackson
match.
out of the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
And you got another one for Slammiversary?
Yep. I have the world champion, James Blake.
3-time champ.
He will be taking on Redhead 12.
My girl. I'm biased. I'm picking red. Though it's hard to bet against Blake, even there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I usually don't bet against Blake.
But it's Impact. You never freaking know,
But
right?
it's yeah. I'm gonna pick red.
Okay. Let's scroll to SummerSlam. SummerSlam is August 3rd. It is 2 weeks away, like we said. It is with our graphic here. I have it now. You saw me load that live last time. It does have the massive main event. We're not going to go through the whole card right now, but I do have the Canadian Championship Challenger. Obviously, FPL Canadian Championship will be defended by Cam Popplestone in a Watson Rules match. As always, the Challenger is X.
All right.
Picking Cam because he beat me real good. And I don't bet against that kind of thing. So, yeah. And man, I wanted to walk in to Cleveland with that title so bad.
Hey, you're not the only one that wanted to walk out of Canada with a title.
I know,
You know.
I know. What have you got to announce, though?
I am gonna
sorry.
pick Cam as
Forgive
well.
me. You're picking Cam? Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just on a roll, man. You kind of just got to
Mhm.
go with him till he loses. You know, it's just
Yep.
one of those things.
Yep.
Oh, of course, CT gave you this match. Okay, I have the American Championship
Oh,
match.
let's scroll. Let me scroll. Here we go. The FPL American Championship. CJ Hawk is defending. TBA stipulation. Who is it? So here you go. What have we got?
I got CJ Hawk versus CM Carlito
Ooh.
versus The Goose
Ooh.
versus Pushino in the FPL American Championship Ultimate X match.
I think it's the Summer of Goose.
You're betting with the poultry, huh?
Just
I like it.
because I know that he's gonna make a graphic now about the summer of goose, about like the goose with sunglasses on, relaxing on a beach, or
Yeah.
F5ing a shark, like those Lesnar commercials, things like that. Like it's summer of goose. Now Carlito, I've faced Carlito before in a TLC match for the old Ultraviolet title. He's no pushover. He is very very tough.
Mm.
And forgive me, it was Carlito. Oh, Pushino. Pushino's like
Yeah.
stayed in the hunt, so like that. Not for nothing.
Yeah.
That's good too. But I'm thinking, no offense, Hawk. You just won it, but I got a funny feeling we're going from a hawk to a goose. I realized that in the moment I said hawk, and went,
That's incredible.
"There's your promo." And at least we'll get a one-on-one, maybe a rematch down the line of goose versus hawk. Who wins, right? So.
Yeah, I want to pick the goose as well, just because it's the goose.
But
But the hawk beat me, so I kind of want to pick hawk.
yeah, no, that's why I pick him. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna pick the goose.
But
But
odds are, odds
I
are
think
on
Hawk.
Hawk. Let's be honest.
I
Odds
think
are.
hawk will probably retain, but I'm gonna go with the goose.
50-50, a bird wins.
Yeah.
50% chance a bird wins is the official
Incredible.
line from BeerMe. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Any more to announce, or are we good? We in, we out.
That's it.
We are in, we are out. So let us scroll through the rest here, guys. Got the tag titles. They're going to be on here. We got a bunch of matches. Lots are announced. We're going to scroll through back for more. I'm noticing here, I don't know if CT noticed this, but he does have Bane versus Halcyon with the old font, not matching the others. He'll see that, probably have a good laugh, probably fiddle with it. All In is August 25th, and I'm saying this because we know Bash in Berlin is August 31st. And we know that No Mercy is September 1st. Cry for us because there's a lot. Because All Out is September 7th. And it doesn't stop there. We do have a month until Bad Blood, October 5th. Thank God. But then Wrestle Dream is October 12th. And then it keeps going. And it's crazy and chaotic. And it's fun. But oh my God. So we'll leave it at that. Again, it is 9:05 p.m. Eastern. The picks page will probably be up in about an hour from now, give or take after Impact. We'll see what is actually on there. Keep in mind when you do those predictions pages, you are putting your order of what you think will win. So if you think Moose is going to win, he's your top lock, and there's 10 matches, you put 10 points on Moose. You cannot put 10 points on anybody else. If you're in a submission match like BeerMe and I, you flip that. Your one-pointer, because if you lose your one-pointer, you tap out. So you still put your 9 for your points on your most confident otherwise, but your 1 is your most confident in a submission match. And of course, if you're in a hardcore match, you got negatives, and if it was a Hell in a Cell, it's double negatives, etc., etc. There is a rules and stipulations page down in our Discord. You can see our character chat there. You can see the live event stuff. You can see a lot of stuff with movies and games all in there as well, and just general talk. There's apparently some new ice cream bar with french fries in it. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of stuff is in there. It's a lot of fun. You can get that Discord link down from the links below. It is Frontline League over on Twitter, on X, Frontline Prediction League on Instagram with underscores between the words, and on this YouTube channel, Frontline Prediction League. You can get that link through all those. Look for Top of the Card as well, wherever you get your podcasts. We do our wrestling talk on that one with real stuff on there as well. Top of the Card Pod on X for that one. BeerMe, to throw it to you. Anything here as we close out and go towards Slammiversary in Montreal?
Just good luck, everybody, and make sure to get your picks in.
Yes. Picks will probably be with an 8 o'clock show, a 7 o'clock pre-show. Usually for Slammiversary, it's a big one, so probably a 6 p.m. Eastern deadline. Again, picks page is up tonight. Take a look for that one. Go do it there. If stuff changes, matches come off before the deadline, they just vanish. If it's after deadline, they become zeros. If you're in a submission match, it doesn't count against you, but it no longer is a thing. So keep that all in mind. Check the rules, check the stuff, check the booking page, check it all. It's all there for you guys. But yeah, for Slammiversary this weekend, we are excited. I might be there, probably not. I am going to be probably out Saturday, which I'm bummed because that was like a fun show. But we'll see. We'll catch up and we'll have those results out hopefully soon. It's going to be a hectic, crazy one. But BeerMe, thanks again. And thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.